Hello fellow brawlers, I'm KairosTime and it is time to brawl. Now Brawl Stars very recently, or they are going to very soon, release some balance changes, and they've also recently released Emz's second star power. So what we're going to be doing in today's video is we're going to be going over those balance changes, talking about what's important that you need to know, and then we're also going to cover Emz's second star power hype, which I think probably isn't as good as her other star power, so we'll see what we think. As you can tell, I have some hiccups and the background is different. I am currently on vacation in my hotel room in Tokyo, Japan, in preparation for next week where I'm going to Busan, Korea, South Korea for the Brawl Stars World Championship. Okay, now Lady Kairos is here. She's in Tokyo Disney while I'm recording this video. Let me know if you guys want to see a vlog of Lady Kairos and I here in Japan, a vlog of us in the Brawl Stars World Championship, or you want to see a vlog of both of them. Now, before we jump into today's video, here is a word from today's sponsor.
I wanted to give a huge thank you to ExpressVPN for sponsoring today's video. Okay guys, there have been plenty of times when I did not want my private internet usage to be public to either my schools or my work's internet service providers or even my own personal ISP. It's not like I'm doing anything wrong or sketchy online. I just feel like it's fair for me to keep personal things private. Also, there are several times when I want to consume content that's currently not available in the country that I'm in. Like, you know, when Brawl Stars wasn't in the US, so I use a VPN to download it and play it for my YouTube channel. ExpressVPN allows you to bypass those restrictions while helping you keep your information private. They consistently have faster speeds than any other VPN provider, and they also do not store any logs on their customers, which is so important when you're choosing a VPN. Also guys, it is super easy for you to use it on your computer or your Android devices or even your iOS devices as well. You can go to expressvpn.com/Kairos to find out how you can get 3 months for free, or you can just click on the link in the description below. Just make sure that whatever you do, you don't use that VPN to hide the fact that you're spinning in Showdown, because there's really not much worse you could be doing with your life.
Okay guys, let's go ahead and start off by talking about Darryl, who is getting 2 buffs. Now, first of all, Darryl is getting a 4.3% buff to his health. This means that at max level, he is going from 6,440 to 6,720, and this isn't a huge buff, but it does change a few of the interactions for a few of the brawlers who will now require an additional ammo to take Darryl out. Now this includes Bo, Pam, Piper, and Poco. Okay, now obviously there are a few other brawlers that will require like at least one more hit, like one projectile to take Darryl out, but it's going to require the same amount of ammo, so it's not that big of a change though. So Darryl's second buff was pretty decent. Okay, his main attack damage is getting a 7.1% buff, which is actually a pretty big deal. Now at max level, his bullets are going from dealing 392 damage to 420 damage for each individual projectile. Now each attack contains 4 projectiles twice, so 8 projectiles, and so we're talking about a total possible damage increasing from 3,136 damage to 3,360 damage with a single attack. Now that is a significant number because a lot of brawlers are actually at 3,360 health at max level, and that means that Darryl's now going to be able to one-shot Barley, Crow, Piper, and Spike. Now additionally, this means that it will take 1 less projectile for Darryl to take out 24 of the 30 brawlers currently in the game. Now because of Darryl's 2 changes, I could absolutely see Darryl becoming very viable in the competitive meta here. Now I could see him filling the assassin role, kind of similar to like Leon or Crow or even Mortis, or I could see him filling more of a tanky high damage dealer role, similar to Bull, El Primo, and I guess kind of to an extent Shelly, but not really. Honestly, I was having a lot of fun with him in the most recent balance changes, so I'm excited to see what this actually does with him. He could be very strong. Now up next we have Frank, who's getting a 5.2% buff to his base health. This means that at max level, Frank is going from 8,120 health, which is the same as El Primo's and is the highest base health in the game, to 8,500 40 health, which is not a small difference. Now this officially makes Frank the tankiest brawler in the game, even without his sponge star power. And with his sponge star power, he's going to have a total HP of 9,640, which is almost 20% more than El Primo, the second tankiest brawler in the game. And that's really crazy. Now I'm really curious to see if this is going to be a big enough buff to Frank to make him a little bit more of a viable option competitively. These hiccups are terrible, but it definitely is going to change quite a few interactions with Frank and a lot of brawlers. Now the majority of brawlers will require at least one more hit to take Frank out, but what really matters is how many brawlers will require one more full ammo to tank him out. The brawlers that fall into that category are Bull, Carl, Dynamite, Ems, Frank, Jean, Jesse, Piper, Poco, and Shelly. Now that's a ton of interaction changes between Frank and other brawlers, and for most other brawlers that would actually mean quite a bit, but Frank is such an easy target whenever he's attacking, so I don't know if this is actually going to be enough for him to become more viable in the competitive meta. I'm really curious to know what you guys think about that change, but no matter what, I absolutely think he's going to be worth trying out. Okay, now up next is Rico, who is getting an 8.3% buff to his health. Now this means at max level his health is increasing from 3,360 to 3,640. Now for reference, this is going to put Rico right between Piper and Brock as far as how much HP he has, like right in the middle of those two. Now, despite 8% sounding like a pretty big buff in comparison to a lot of the other balance changes in today's video, it doesn't actually look like this is going to really impact Rico's main interactions too much. The only brawlers who will require one more ammo to take Rico out are going to be Carl, Frank, Jesse, Nita, and Tara. Now there are quite a few brawlers that are going to be able to take Rico out with one more projectile, but I really don't know if this is going to make Rico much better at surviving. If anything, it's going to make him a lot more similar to like Colt, so I don't know. We'll see exactly what happens. I'm curious to know what you guys think regarding this being good enough to make Rico solid. Up next, guys, we got Bull, who is getting an 5.8% nerf to his health. At max level, he's going from 7,280 health to 6,860 health. I am really interested to see what this is going to end up doing to Bull. This means that both Bull's star powers will actually activate at a lower HP than normal, so this might actually more significantly nerf Bull than it actually sounds like. Now with that said, this is only going to change 3 main interactions between Bull and other brawlers. That's Jean, Jesse, and Tara, who are the only brawlers who are going to be able to take Bull out with one less ammo. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised to see Supercell do this change because I felt like Bull was in a pretty good place, but my guess is that he's probably being used a lot more frequently at lower trophy counts, which is why Supercell is making this change. Now Piper is also getting a nerf. Her base attack damage is getting a 5% nerf from 2,240 damage down to 2,128 damage. This isn't a huge nerf, but it does mean that Piper is going to require one more ammo to take out all the following brawlers at maximum range: Darryl, Frank, Jesse, Leon, Penny, and Tara. Now, when we're talking about max shots, we're talking about Piper from a max distance at max level, and her damage is on a sliding scale. So she's a little bit of different in comparison to most of the other brawlers. So this may actually end up impacting her a little bit more than you might think. My guess is that it's going to make her a little bit less of the more obvious choice between her and Brock actually might start getting a little bit more usage because of this change. Now lastly, guys, we actually have a pretty massive change to Spike's curveball star power. Basically, its angle is being cut in half, and so is the distance that each spike is going to travel. Now I don't exactly have any footage of this right now as I'm recording this, and I haven't seen this, but the developers explained how it works out to me. Basically, the curve is going to be less intense, making it so that it will be easier to dodge with each curveball attack, but then the attack is going to reach the same radius as before because the distance is cut in half, but the curve is also cut in half. You guys get the idea. I'm really curious to see how this is going to impact the use of Curveball. A lot of pro players will already tell you that Fertilize is generally the better star power for Spike as long as you're skilled enough to hit your shots without Curveball. So I think that we're going to start seeing a lot more diversity when it comes to which star power Spike players are going to be using more frequently. And that is all the balance changes happening yesterday, today, tomorrow, sometime now-ish. I'm really excited to see how there are these balance changes, because for the first time in a long time, most of the balance changes weren't in regards to star powers, where, you know, ever since we've received a second star power for each individual brawler, Supercell has rebalanced a lot of those star powers to make sure that they're a little bit, you know, more equal. And these balance changes here are mostly attack or HP, which means that I think that we're going to start seeing them impacting the meta in a very different way. So I'm really excited to see what you guys think about that. Now, let's actually talk about EMS's new star power, Hype. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I have a feeling it's not going to be as good as her bad Karma star power. So yeah, we're going to jump into a couple of 3v3 matches really fast and see what my initial impressions are. EMS recovers 200 health per second for each enemy inside her super's area of effect. So here we've got bad Karma, basically additional damage all the time, versus some fast healing, possibly not even really great healing, only when she's using her super, only when other players are in the area. So we'll go ahead and try it out though and see what we think. You know what, let's try it in gem grab here, and we'll just jump in with some randoms. Gonna be playing with some Asians here because I'm in Japan. I can't decide if they're better or not. I can't decide if Asians are better, like Asian randoms. I don't know why I did that. That was just silly. Yeah, that was just not. I can't decide if they're better or not as I like make a really stupid decision. No, this is actually a pretty good map for her though, so I'm actually excited to test this out. We're facing a Dynamite. Okay, so I can burst heal right here. Okay, burst healing. 200 HP per second. That's not even super great in comparison to what a lot of other brawlers can burst heal. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Okay, Dynamite. Whoo. Oh, here comes Primo. Come on. I'm waiting for Primo to jump on me. Oh no, the lag. Okay. We're trying this out. We got 400 HP per second. That's pretty okay. That's okay. Okay, there's one right there. Oh, Shelly's got that. Okay, and I got that. So we got countdown, but then El Primo's gonna jump in here any second. Yep, saw it. And that's not doing anything for me, so okay. I don't know. Okay, we'll try some Brawl Ball. See what we think about that. The one thing that's actually nice, this Brawl Ball might actually be the situation where she would actually be able to, you know, be really beneficial. What? Okay, maybe they are better. I don't know if I could expect that in the States. You know, because you charge up your super and then you get the ball and then you just walk it in. It doesn't matter if they have 3 enemies. Okay, how did I get star player? I did so little that match. That made no sense. Okay, let's try this again. So we need to charge up our super fast, just in case we have a teammate that's really good and scores super great. Okay, that's a lot of damage right there. I like it. El Primo's trying to come in here. Hey, Piper, can you just like help me or something? Okay, I don't know. These teammates! What? I just want to charge my super. Okay. Oh no, the Wi-Fi lag. The hotel Wi-Fi lag. That's rough. Okay, I'm not even gonna worry about that turret. Here's what I'm gonna do. You guys ready for this? I'm gonna come up right here. We're just healing up. And now the lag. That was so unfortunate. I was like, okay, I've got this set up perfect. It doesn't even matter. We still crushed it. What in the world? Okay, I feel like I'm not even getting a chance to do this. This is not the problem I'm used to having when I'm recording my videos. Okay, let's try it out. Try it out this time. See what we think here. Oh, this is actually kind of perfect. We got these tankier brawlers. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, just lots of damage to that BB there. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna just like heal up, except it doesn't even really matter because like half the time. Okay, we'll try this here. We're keeping them pushed back. The hotel Wi-Fi lag is rough. Man, these guys are solid. So far, randoms have been pretty excellent. Okay, let's keep these guys pushed back. We got what's her face BB's coming over here. Okay, we've got to watch out for this primo. Okay. Two brawlers in my bubble. Oh man, okay, Primo's coming over here. I'm healing. The 200 HP is not very much. Honestly, that was just kind of like a stupid move on my part. I was trying to showcase like a situation when healing might actually be beneficial, but it honestly wasn't a good time for me to do that. So that's what happens when I'm trying to prove something on a YouTube video. I don't know. We're gonna do some Lone Star. And I just realized my hiccups are gone. That is so nice. Oh man. Okay, Spiky boy. Okay, well, hey, I killed him. He killed me, and then his bounty increased, and I killed him. That means I get more, which I'm not actually too happy about because dying is not a good idea. Yeah, that's the best advice I can give here, guys. Dying, not a good idea. Okay. Oh. Okay, so that was kind of close there, where if that Piper hadn't shot me, I mean, obviously the Piper's going to shoot me, so I don't know. That might have been a situation where more than one brawler surrounding me is going to really help or something. I don't know. Oh, come on. Okay, I got the kill. I couldn't tell. Oh, come on. The hotel lag is a real problem. No. Okay. See, I'm healing up, but not really. The range is so short that I kind of feel like it's not really beneficial. In this mode specifically, I would definitely 100% want the extra damage from her bad karma star power. Like, no questions asked. Like, we haven't even really found a situation where it's super helpful. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, I've got to... Yeah. That was just... I was like, I've got to charge my super, but there's just no way. And Mortis just chases after her. He's actually really good against Ems. Yeah, even just watching this here, Lone Star, I would definitely want bad karma. Bounty, definitely want bad karma. Gem Grab, I think it's maybe a 50-50 split. But leaning, well, okay, 40-60 leaning toward Gem Grab. And same for Brawl Ball as well. And Showdowns, both Showdowns, I think that I would probably prefer the extra damage for those 1v1 interactions. Those 1v1 interactions are so important. Off just very, very limited testing here. We've literally just played 4 or 5 matches, and I think that hype is just a little overhyped. Okay, I don't think anybody's been hyping it up. Maybe they have been, but I haven't been. Anyways, guys, let me know what you thought about this video. Sorry if this is a little bit later than I normally do. Normally I like to give you the sneak peek as info as early as we possibly can, but you know, vacation, Kairos. I mean, what can you do? Definitely let me know what you guys think about the comments, or in the comments below. What about the balance changes and also Ems' star power? For now, this is KairosTime ticking by, and we will see you in Brawl Stars.